The eyes are the windows to the soul. Hello there, this is Boris. Welcome to Sketchman Boris. This video is all about the eyes. So before I actually get to me drawing the eyes, let's look at the anatomy of the eye. I'm a strong believer that you need to know the rules, even if you don't know them. If you're not going to follow them, is what I'm saying. In other words, you need to know the rules you are breaking to create art in your style. To simplify the eyes, just picture a ball covered with two lids or like two pieces of skin, right? In my video, Know Your Weaknesses, I talked about the fact that I basically gave myself a challenge to get better at drawing eyes. So this is the homework I gave myself, or the challenge. When it came to eyes, I used to do what I call the Hergé eyes. Of course, this can be done when you are drawing the eyes from a long distance. But when you are doing close-up shots, and especially when you're drawing a portrait, you want to get the likeness right. So I'm basically going to play some music and draw the eyes and get as much mileage as I can on this exercise. And this is only part 2. So and I will come back again and show you the technique that I figured while I was drawing, and this was really fun. And this is exactly what I wanted to do, which is like draw like many eyes and then sort of let my brain figure out like what the shortcut or something that I could use to draw the eyes and make it easy for myself. So, and the reason why I'm sharing this is because I want, if you have a weakness like this when you're drawing, like for example, let's say you consider that your hands are not good enough, or so you can try to do a challenge like this. Just set yourself a goal, like for example, start with 100, like 100 hands, and just try to figure, like as you do it more and more, I hope your brain will be able to figure out a way to optimize your gestures, a way to optimize and increase productivity. And because our brain gets bored easily, we are humans, we get bored easily. So and our brain is also constantly trying to simplify things, which in this case for drawing it's a good thing and it can be beneficial. But of course, if in other things not so much. But this channel is about art and drawing. So and by the way, this is inspired by Hamed Aldoui's 500 hands challenge. So I will share at the end of the, like I said, I will play some music, and I'll come back and at the end I'll explain how I draw eyes. So, see you then. Okay, so we are here in the file that I used where I drew all the eyes. So first thing I'll do is I'll just reduce the opacity so that I could sort of go around and find out the pattern that allows me to draw these eyes in a realistic way. So I just added a layer on top, so you can see this layer is called eyes. What I'll do is I'll just lock it just in case, so in case I just like change it accidentally. So I just want to block it because I don't want to lose the progress. So when I think you would have seen me do this when I draw the eyes. You would have seen me do like two lines, sort of representing the line that goes through the eyes, right? Like almost as if you were to close your eyes, the line that would appear, like if you were to, I don't know how to say this, wince your eyes, like if your lid were to close right in the middle, that's the line. So this is one of the basics you need to know in drawing, which is how to spot the center. So for example, if you look at a line like this, without using the ruler, you need to be able to visually find the center, right? And like you should be able to find the middle, because when you're drawing, especially anatomy, you need reference lines. You need to understand that everything is on a line, or it's usually like there's symmetry. So you need all that. You need that training. So when it comes to eyes, I think maybe if you have watched other tutorials, you might know that. So for example, they say that one eye is the space between. Let me take that again. The space between two eyes is basically one eye. So basically, you're drawing three eyes, right? So, for example, if I roughly separate this in three, right? So you have 1, 2, 3. So the 2 will be the place where you have the nose. All right. And again, this is just a model, but if I were to draw the eye, so this is just a generic eye. The shape of the eye can change depending on the person, or the expression. So, and then I can draw a pupil and the eyebrows, right? You see that? So, of course, this is valid when you are looking straight, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, right? You can do that. And I don't know, for some reason I function well when I have something to hold on to. So for example, when I draw the head, I draw a sphere, and then I just and then I go in and draw the face. So that sphere helps me to, like, as a reference point to hold on to. So here for the eyes, I figured out this line. I think it allows me to hold on to. Now, of course, for example, if I take this eye, which I think is Emma Watson's eyes, which are Emma Watson's eyes, sorry. As you can see here, because we are looking at it from the 3/4 view, this area is bigger than this one, right? Because it's far away from us. So it's because of perspective. So you have to keep that in mind. So if, for example, if I were to draw this eye, right? I know I usually don't do this, but let me copy my own drawing. So, for example, I see, so the eye is like this, and then if I want to keep that, I could curve it up just a little bit to show the sort of, just to tell myself that it's not completely straight. And then I come back in, and then I draw the eye. almost change the expression. Yeah, you see that? So I started with this line, and then I went in and used those handles to draw the eye. So again, remember 1, 2, 3, if you're looking on straight, and then look at the shape of the eye, like if it's really narrow, narrow. You can do that. And if you are looking from the side, so for example, if I draw the, okay, let's say I want to draw an eye from the imagination. And I think I'll do another longer video about this, but just shortly before I say goodbye. So, for example, if I see the right eye, the character's right eye, the nose, and the left eye. So maybe I could do this. Again, you have to understand that the eye is basically, like I said, a ball with some like skin over it, right? In a socket. So let me leave it there. So you could draw this, and then it would come out a little bit. Again, I'm just drawing random expressions. And there you go, those are the eyes from this side, right? Drawn from imagination. And then of course you can go in and add the details, but what I wanted to get to is like a short way to draw eyes, or at least figure out my way of drawing eyes. So I think you know, like I think it was worth it. So of course I'll continue. I'll do the rest of the eyes, and I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you next time.